G'day guys, welcome to this week's video. This week I'm going to show you how to take your video footage and your vlogs to the next level. But first of all, let's cue that intro. Okay guys, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about sound design, which takes your video footage and your vlogs to that next level. Now, before you all tune out, this is very, very simple. I'm going to be using Final Cut Pro, but the principle is the same whether you're using iMovie, Premiere Pro, or whatever other video editing software that you're using. The principle is the same. So let's jump straight into Final Cut Pro. You're going to find this very interesting. It's actually going to blow your mind. It's going to show you what a dramatic improvement that it makes to your video footage just from adding a few simple little things. So let's jump in, let's get it started and show you how to do this. Here we are in Final Cut Pro 10. I've got some drone footage down here in the timeline that I took last week. So we'll just play that for you. And as you can see, this footage has no sound whatsoever. So at this stage, guys, most of us that make videos or vlogs, what we just do, guys, is just add the music straight to our video. And as you can see, it adds a little bit more atmosphere to that drone footage. But with sound design, guys, we can take this to the next level. So let's take the playhead back to the beginning. Let's just get rid of our music for now. And the first thing we'll do is we'll add the sound of some waves at the beach and just see how that sounds. So that's added a little bit more atmosphere to this footage. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is just show you we can add the sound. This one's very, very subtle, and this is the sound of some seagulls plus the sound of the beach. As you can see, very, very subtle with the seagulls, but it just adds a little bit more atmosphere. So we'll take that playhead back to the beginning again, and this time we'll add our music back in. And play all three sounds together, the beach, the seagulls, and the music. So there's two more things that I would do to this footage to make it look a little bit more cinematic. The first one is to add that letterbox effect. So I'll go over here, just drag that letterbox effect onto the footage, make sure the footage is highlighted. And over here on border size, and guys, just make sure that your playhead is at the beginning of your footage. Go over here to border size, add a keyframe, take your playhead all the way down to the end of your footage, and on border size here, drag that all the way down to the end. So guys, what that will give us is when we play the footage, that letterbox effect or those two black bars are going to come slowly in, just adding a little bit more cinematic look to this footage. Okay, and the very, very final thing, I'm just going to add a little bit of a color grade to this footage. I am going to use a LUT, so I'm going to take that playhead back to the beginning and make sure that this footage is highlighted. Guys, I'm going to use a adjustment layer. So this I got from Ryan Nangle. He is an amazing YouTuber and filmmaker. This is totally free. I'll link this below and I'll link his site below. So we'll just drag that adjustment layer onto the top of the footage here, just size it up there, and I'm going to go over here to get rid of the letter, and in the LUT utility I've got this LUT. I'm just going to drag it straight on to the adjustment layer, and as you see I get in the video editor the LUT box here, and the LUT that I'm going to pick is Warm Honey. Now it's going to really make this footage pop, and we're going to have to dial it back a little bit. So here we go, Warm Honey. As you can see, it's really made that footage pop. So what I'm going to do is dial it right back though, guys. I'm going to have it at about 31, around about there, and you'll be able to see the difference. Very nice. So that is pretty much the footage done, guys. As you can see, we've built it in layers. We've got our music, we've got our seagull sound here, we've got the sound of the waves, our footage, and our adjustment layer, and this is the final result. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on sound design. I think you would agree that it made that footage a lot more cinematic and a lot more interesting. All those sounds that I use, guys, are from a website called Freesound. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but you do have to sign up and join. The only thing you have to do on pretty much most of the sounds on that website is give the artist credit in your video, but it is a great website. I will link it below. So that's all for this week, guys. I hope you got something out of that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and until next time, I will say to you, be brave, go out and do something amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.